guy, Dan Nichols, businesslaunchexpert.com. This one I'm going to be reading from my notes a little bit more because I don't want to miss any of these key issues. The truth about startups. The truth is the overwhelming number of startups out there got their start with very little to no money from conventional institutions. In other words, they didn't go to the bank and get a small business loan. They didn't go get an SBA loan through a local bank. They didn't go to venture capitalists. They didn't do any of that stuff. A lot of them got started with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I know that. And another thing that I want you to consider is that a lot of time people got their business starts with maybe credit cards, their own personal credit cards, borrowing a $500, $1,000 from their aunt or uncle, whatever it is. You know, that's part of the deal. And if you're a mother or father out there, let me throw this out at you, you're an aunt or an uncle and you got a lot of money and you've got an entrepreneur in your family, maybe a young one that wants to start up, consider maybe, instead of throwing $1,000 to one of the local charities, maybe that entrepreneur in your family or that friend of yours could use that $1,000 right now to help launch their business. I find it almost heartbreaking to watch people I know that are writing me, calling me, emailing me for help in business because that's one of the things they need. Cash is king here, people. That's what they need to make it happen. Anyway, this is not to preach about that, but anyway, the big shot guru authors often forget where they came from. I find that a lot. You know, these guys out there that are writing these books on how to get rich and da-da-da-da-da, and then you give them a call because you want to maybe reach out and maybe try to connect with them, joint venture with them on a project, and then they hang up the phone on you or tell you off. They forget where they came from. Because these guys started somewhere too. These women, these men, whatever, they started somewhere too. So mother or father, I used that one earlier, consider that maybe you're just a business owner and you're in a position that you can actually help another entrepreneur. Do it. Do it. They can use the help. And that might be with me, for me personally, it was the help I got from some people that helped to introduce my product to their email list. That was a big deal for me. Big break. Dave Fry, big break. He recorded an interview with me. And he's the biggest marketer on the web, pretty much. I mean, he's up there. And you know what? God bless those guys that do that because they're the inspiration. They're the wind in my sails. Anything we're doing or have doing takes work, period. If it means you need to work another job it's in order to get where you want to go, then that's what you got to do. Sacrifice is a big barrier to entry. A lot of people won't swallow their pride to make their business grow, and then therefore their business sucks. It doesn't do anything. Are you willing to sacrifice to achieve your dream? Are you? The answer has to be yes. You need to recognize that sacrifice isn't a bad thing. It's just a thing. And if you think it's a bad thing, it's because you labeled it as such. Anyway, until next time, businesslaunchexpert.com's Dan Nichols coming at you with some tips to help inspire you, pump you up, motivate you, all right?